Have you ever tried to stand up and felt a strange heaviness dragging your legs down? Maybe it's a quiet soreness when you walk, or that tight, restless feeling that makes climbing stairs harder than it used to be. At first, it's easy to shrug it off. I'm just getting older, you tell yourself. But what if I told you it's not just aging? What if there's something hidden in your daily routine? Something you were taught was healthy that's quietly stealing your strength away day after day. Today I'm revealing the shocking truth. Two common vitamins, the very ones many seniors trust, could be silently weakening your legs, your balance, and even your independence. If you care about walking freely, living independently, and protecting the life you love, stay with me until the end. Because once you understand this hidden danger, you'll never look at your daily routine the same way again. Those early signs, the stiffness, the swelling, the heavy legs, are not just normal aging. They're warning signals. The good news. When you listen to these signs early, you can take powerful action to protect your freedom and your quality of life. So today we're going to uncover the silent enemies, the foods, habits, and vitamins that may be quietly sabotaging your strength, and most importantly, how you can fight back starting now. Sweets and sugary desserts. There's something deeply comforting about sweets. A slice of cake after dinner, a few cookies with tea, a sweet pastry on a slow Sunday morning. But hidden behind that comfort is a danger few talk about, especially for your legs. When you consume sweets, your blood sugar spikes rapidly. Your body scrambles to balance it out, releasing insulin in a rush. Over time, this cycle spike crash damages the fragile blood vessels that deliver oxygen and nutrients to your muscles, especially the small vessels in your legs and feet. The result, silent progressive weakening. Your legs start feeling heavier after short walks. Your calves tighten faster. Your feet swell by evening. And you blame it on aging, when in truth, it's the invisible damage sugar leaves behind every single day. That's not all. Sugar fuels chronic inflammation, a quiet internal fire that slowly burns away your muscle strength, weakens your resilience, and increases your risk for joint problems and circulation issues. You might not feel it immediately after a slice of cake, but 5 years from now, the choices you made today will either protect you or trap you. The solution isn't to give up sweetness entirely. It's about upgrading your choices. Swap processed sugar for small amounts of raw honey or monk fruit sweetener. Choose fresh fruits. When cravings, strike berries, apples, pears. Bake naturally sweet vegetables like sweet potatoes or carrots. Every smart swap rebuilds your body's strength. Every good choice protects your legs and your freedom to move. And remember, every bite is either building your future or quietly stealing it away. 2 fried foods. Crispy, golden, and satisfying fried foods have a way of calling to us. Fried chicken, French fries, onion rings. They bring back memories of comfort, of good times shared around the table. But inside your body, a very different story is unfolding. Every bite of fried food leaves behind dangerous substances called trans fats. These artificial fats thicken your blood, stiffen your arteries, and choke off the circulation that keeps your muscles alive. And where do you notice it first? In your legs. You might not realize it after one meal, but meal after meal, year after year, fried foods quietly weaken the blood vessels, feeding your legs, starving your muscles of oxygen and vital nutrients. Your legs become slower to recover after a walk. You feel heaviness climbing stairs. You wake up with tight calves or swollen ankles. And slowly, your world shrinks. The things you once did easily, walking, standing, gardening, start feeling like a struggle. But there's hope. You don't have to give up flavor to protect your strength. Swap frying for baking or air frying. Use heart-healthy oils like extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil, and use them sparingly. Explore herbs and spices to create flavor without deep frying. Every time you choose to nourish your body instead of inflaming it, you build back your strength. Because fried foods might satisfy you for a moment, but your legs, your heart, and your future deserve better than a moment of pleasure followed by a lifetime of weakness. 3 white bread. White bread feels so familiar, doesn't it? Soft, fluffy, comforting, the sandwich bread from childhood, the dinner rolls from family gatherings. But inside your body, white bread acts more like a sweet disguised as food. When you eat white bread, your blood sugar spikes just as rapidly as it does with candy. Your body has to work overtime to bring those sugar levels back down. Over the years, this constant battle causes hidden damage, not just to your heart or your weight, but directly to your legs. High blood sugar levels erode the tiny blood vessels and nerves that feed your lower body. That's why seniors often notice their legs tire more quickly. They feel numbness or tingling in their feet. They lose balance or coordination without warning. And the tragic part is, it starts with something as harmless as white bread. Beyond sugar spikes, white bread strips away essential fiber. Without fiber, digestion becomes erratic, blood sugar swings harder, and your muscles miss out on steady, nourishing energy. But you can fight back powerfully and simply choose breads made from whole grains, sprouted grains, or ancient grains like spelt and einkorn. These real breads digest, slowly provide natural minerals, and protect your blood vessels and your legs from silent destruction. Every better bite you take now is a step towards standing tall, walking strong, and staying independent for the years ahead. For alcohol. A glass of wine at dinner, a beer on a warm afternoon, it feels harmless, even celebratory. After all, you deserve to enjoy life, right? And yes, small pleasures matter. But what most people don't realize is how silently and steadily alcohol can erode your strength, especially in your legs. Every sip dehydrates your muscles, drying them out like a sponge left in the sun. But that's just the beginning. Alcohol depletes vital minerals, magnesium, potassium, calcium. The very elements your muscles need to contract, relax, and move smoothly. Without these minerals, your muscles cramp, ache, and fatigue faster. You might notice leg cramps at night, restless, twitchy muscles, slower recovery after a walk. Even worse, alcohol increases chronic inflammation, stiffening your joints, weakening your muscles, and worsening balance over time. That one drink, here and there, compounded over years, can contribute to the gradual loss of mobility and independence that so many seniors face. But the answer isn't necessarily giving up alcohol entirely. It's about mindfulness. Stay well hydrated every day. Limit alcohol to special occasions, and choose lower sugar options when you do indulge. Listen carefully to your body. Even mild symptoms are messages worth hearing. Because the real celebration of life isn't found in a glass. It's in your ability to stand strong, walk freely, and live fully without barriers. 5 processed meats. Ham, bacon, sausages. They're convenient, flavorful, and they seem to fit so easily into busy days. But inside your body, these processed meats are doing far more harm than good. Most processed meats are loaded with sodium nitrates and preservatives chemicals designed to extend shelf life, but devastating to your blood vessels. Here's what happens. Every salty preserved bite gradually narrows your arteries, stiffens your blood vessels, and disrupts healthy blood flow, especially to your legs. Poor circulation means your muscles aren't getting enough oxygen or nutrients. Over time, you start to feel aching legs after standing, swollen ankles, that dragging heavy sensation that won't go away. Even worse, damaged blood vessels raise your risk for blood clots, infections, and serious mobility loss later in life. And often, these effects are so subtle at first that by the time you notice a real problem, the damage is already advanced. But here's the empowering truth. You can nourish your body without giving up taste or convenience. Choose fresh, lean meats, like baked chicken breast, turkey, or fish. Season your foods naturally with herbs, lemon, garlic, and spices. Batch cook meals ahead of time so you're not tempted by fast-processed options. Every time you skip the processed meats, you're choosing better circulation, stronger legs, and a future filled with more movement, not more limits. Your body notices every small shift you make, and it rewards you in ways you'll feel with every strong, steady step. 6 packaged snacks. They're colorful, convenient, and everywhere you turn those shiny bags of chips, crackers, pretzels, and cookies. It's so easy to reach for them when hunger hits, isn't it? But what feels like a harmless snack can quietly become one of the biggest threats to your leg strength and overall vitality. Packaged snacks are often packed with refined carbs, trans fats, artificial additives, and mountains of sodium. Every time you tear open a bag and start munching, you're introducing compounds into your body that spike your blood sugar, increase chronic inflammation, damage your arteries, Over time, this silent attack weakens the blood vessels feeding your leg muscles, limiting their access to the oxygen and nutrients they need to stay strong and flexible. And you may start noticing small but serious signs. Feeling tired after standing at the stove, aching legs after grocery shopping, needing to sit down more often than before. These are not normal aging. These are early warning signs that your muscles are being deprived. Worse yet, the engineered flavors in these snacks trigger cravings, making you reach for more without even realizing the cumulative damage. But you're not powerless. You can swap mindless snacking for nourishing mini-meals that build you up, not break you down. A handful of raw nuts or seeds, slices of avocado with a sprinkle of salt, fresh veggie sticks with hummus or guacamole. Every time you choose real living foods over processed snacks, you're saying yes to stronger legs, better balance, and a future of independence. Remember, cravings last a moment. Strength lasts a lifetime. 7 vegetable oils. We were all told for years that vegetable oils, canola, soybean corn oil were the healthy choices. They sound innocent, right? Vegetable even sounds wholesome. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most common vegetable oils are highly processed, chemically altered, and almost unrecognizable to your body. During processing, these oils are bleached, deodorized, and stripped of natural nutrients. When you cook with them, especially at high temperatures, they release free radicals, highly unstable molecules that attack your blood vessels, your cells, your muscles. Over time, this silent attack leads to inflammation, arterial damage, and accelerated aging from the inside out. Your legs are among the first places to suffer because they are furthest from the heart, relying on healthy circulation to stay energized and strong. What starts as occasional stiffness after a long day can turn into chronic fatigue, slower recovery swelling, and even a loss of mobility. And the saddest part, most people never even realize it's happening. But you're learning the truth now. And you have power. Swap out processed vegetable oils for real natural fats. Extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, a little grass-fed butter if tolerated. These fats nourish your body, support healthy blood vessels, and protect your muscles rather than attacking them. Your body knows the difference. Every meal, every bite, every oil you choose either builds strength or steals it away. Choose wisely. Your legs, your heart, and your future depend on it. 8 energy drinks and sports beverages. When your energy dips after a long morning or a tiring afternoon, it's tempting to reach for something quick. A colorful can of energy drink, a bottle promising electrolytes and instant refreshment. They promise to lift you up, but inside your body, they're quietly tearing you down. Most energy and sports drinks are loaded with sugar, artificial sweeteners, high doses of caffeine, and chemical additives your body doesn't need. Here's what happens. First, you get a sugar spike, quick energy, a rush that feels great. Then the crash comes, leaving you even more drained, more dehydrated, and more vulnerable. These drinks also disrupt your electrolyte balance. Critical minerals like potassium, magnesium, and sodium that control muscle functions. When your electrolytes are thrown off, your legs suffer first. You might notice cramping, especially at night, restless legs, weakness when standing or walking, a general feeling of being heavy or drained. And over time, repeated dehydration and imbalance make it harder and harder for your muscles to work properly. It's a vicious cycle. The more you reach for fake energy, the weaker you become. But real lasting energy doesn't come from a can. Choose a cup of green tea for a gentle lift, without the crash. Snack on a handful of almonds or a fresh fruit smoothie to replenish naturally. Stay hydrated with water or herbal teas, adding a pinch of sea salt if needed to maintain balance. Your body knows the difference between real fuel and artificial stimulation. And when you feed it what it truly needs, your legs and your entire life will feel lighter, stronger, and freer. 9 milk chocolate. It's smooth, it's sweet, it's comforting. Milk, chocolate feels like a little hug in a square. And after a long day, who wouldn't crave that little moment of happiness? But inside your body, milk chocolate isn't as innocent as it seems, especially after 60. Milk chocolate is a dangerous combination loaded with refined sugars and saturated fats. Here's what happens when you indulge too often. The sugar hits your bloodstream fast, causing sharp blood sugar spikes and crashes, stressing your blood vessels and muscles. The saturated fats stiffen your arteries, limiting the smooth, vital blood flow that nourishes your legs. Over time, inflammation rises, circulation weakens, and your muscles slowly lose the strength and flexibility they need. You might notice your legs feel heavier after meals. You have less energy for walks. Climbing stairs becomes more tiring than before. And the scariest part, this damage doesn't scream at you, it whispers. Quietly, day by day, stealing your mobility without you realizing until it's much harder to reverse. But you don't have to give up the pleasure of chocolate. Choose dark chocolate, at least 70% cacao or higher. Enjoy. Small amounts, a few squares a few times a week. Focus on quality over quantity. Rich antioxidant-packed dark chocolate can actually support your health in moderation. The goal isn't to remove joy from your life. It's to protect your ability to enjoy all of life, walking freely, standing strong, living fully for decades to come. 10 processed snacks. They're convenient, they're everywhere, and they're designed to be addictive. Processed snacks. Those neat little bags of chips, crackers, cookies, and candies are one of the silent destroyers of your strength after 60-0. Every bite of these foods brings a toxic cocktail into your body. Refined flours that spike your blood sugar. Trans fats that stiffen your arteries, artificial additives that fuel silent inflammation, excess sodium that dehydrates your muscles and raises your blood pressure. Over time, this daily assault narrows your blood vessels, starves your muscles, and accelerates aging in the tissues that keep you mobile and independent. You might notice your legs feeling sluggish after standing for a while. That subtle swelling at the end of the day, needing more breaks just to get through everyday errands. These little signals are your body's early warnings, telling you that the foundation of your strength is being chipped away one harmless snack at a time. But here's the empowering truth. You can stop this process today. Swap processed snacks for real foods, fresh fruits, a small handful of raw nuts, veggie sticks with hummus, homemade oatmeal bars. Keep healthy snacks easily available at home, in your car, even in your purse. Read labels carefully. If it's full of ingredients you can't pronounce, your body can't process it either. Every real bite builds strength. Every natural snack fuels your body, protects your circulation, and keeps your legs and your life moving freely. The small choices you make today determine the freedom you'll enjoy tomorrow. 2 dangerous vitamins, sabotaging your strength. All your life you've been told that vitamins are the key to staying strong, healthy, and vibrant as you age. And for the most part, that's true. But here's a shocking reality few seniors ever hear. Not all vitamins are harmless. In fact, some vitamins, when taken in excessive amounts, even those meant to protect you, can quietly steal your strength, damage your muscles, and threaten your independence. Because the truth is, vitamins are powerful substances. Like any powerful tool, they must be used wisely and carefully. When you overdo certain vitamins, instead of building you up, they tear you down from the inside out. They can disrupt your mineral balance, trigger dangerous calcium buildup, weaken your muscles, stiffen your joints, accelerate the aging of your bones. And often, the earliest signs show up in your legs, the very foundation of your mobility and independence. You might feel unexpected tightness, burning sensations, heaviness when standing or walking, random cramps that disturb your sleep. These symptoms aren't always blamed on vitamins, but they should be considered, especially if you're supplementing without close monitoring. In the next few minutes, we'll expose the 2 vitamins that, when taken excessively, can slowly rob you of your freedom to move. And most importantly, we'll show you how to correct course safely, naturally, and wisely. Because your strength is precious, and your legs deserve better. 1. Vitamin D overdose. Vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin. We hear it praised everywhere for building strong bones, boosting immunity, even lifting mood. And yes, vitamin D is absolutely essential. But as with so many good things, more is not always better. Taking too much vitamin D, especially through supplements without supervision, can tip your body into a dangerous state called hypervitaminosis D. Here's what happens inside. Your blood calcium levels skyrocket. Excess calcium starts depositing in places it doesn't belong, like your soft tissues, your muscles, even your blood vessels. Instead of nourishing your body, this overload stiffens, clogs, and weakens it. And where do you feel the first warning signs in your legs? You might notice stiffness that doesn't ease with stretching, burning or cramping sensations, heaviness when trying to stand or climb stairs, weakness that feels different than ordinary tiredness. Left unchecked, too much, vitamin D can contribute to serious issues like joint pain, kidney stones, even damage to your kidneys themselves, leading to swelling and further muscle weakness. This is why balance matters. Vitamin D is vital, but only in the right amount. Always get your blood levels checked before starting high-dose vitamin D. Stick to moderate doctor-recommended doses, if supplementing. Prioritize natural sources, safe sun exposure, fortified foods, fatty fish like salmon and sardines. Because when your body has just enough vitamin D is your ally. But when you cross that invisible line into excess, it quietly becomes your enemy, stealing away the very strength you're trying to protect. 2. Vitamin A toxicity. Vitamin A, another nutrient we're taught to trust. And it's true in proper amounts, vitamin A is critical for healthy vision, a strong immune system, proper cell growth and repair. But here's the danger. When vitamin A builds up too much in your body, often from supplements, not food, it quietly shifts from healer to destroyer. The condition is called hypervitaminosis A, and its impact on your muscles, bones, and strength can be profound. Here's what happens: excess. Vitamin A disrupts mineral absorption, especially magnesium and calcium. 2 minerals critical for healthy muscle contractions. Without these minerals, your muscles weaken, cramp, and fatigue faster. Over time, vitamin A toxicity also triggers bone demineralization, making your bones brittle, fragile, and prone to fractures. And once again, the first places you'll feel these effects: your legs. You may start to notice leg cramps even after light activities, a rubbery weakness climbing stairs, aching joints in your knees or hips, slower recovery after simple tasks like walking around the block. The tragedy is that many seniors chalk these symptoms up to normal aging, never realizing that an unnecessary supplement could be slowly undermining their independence. But you don't have to be caught off guard. Get your vitamin A through whole foods like sweet potatoes, carrots, spinach, and kale, where nature perfectly balances the dose. Avoid high-dose vitamin A supplements unless specifically prescribed for a diagnosed deficiency. Focus on colorful real foods that deliver not just vitamin A, but the complete family of nutrients your muscles and bones crave. Because strength isn't built by more. It's built by smart, steady, natural choices. And when you fuel your body with what it truly needs, no more, no less, you give yourself the best chance at a longer, stronger, freer life. Today you've uncovered truths that most people will never hear. The hidden dangers, not just in sweets or fried foods, but also in certain vitamins you were told to trust. You've seen how small everyday choices can quietly chip away at your strength. And you've seen how simple changes real food, natural habits balance can rebuild it stronger than ever. Here's what matters most. Your legs are your foundation. They aren't just muscles and bones. They are your independence. Your freedom to walk where you want, when you want. Your ability to shop for yourself, visit friends, play with your grandchildren, travel, dance, live. Without strong legs, your world shrinks. But with them, your world stays wide open and full of possibilities. Every small shift you make today, every smarter bite, every healthier habit is an investment in a future where you walk strong, stand tall, and live fully. It's never too late to start, and it's never too early to protect your most precious gift: your freedom to move, your strength to stand, your ability to live the life you love without limits. If this message inspired you today, I invite you to like this video, subscribe for more real life-changing advice. Share it with someone you care about.